We are honored today to have a giant in journalism, someone who has distinguished himself at the most important Spanish language mediums that exist, Telemundo, Channel 22, Lieberman Broadcasting, and of course, Univision. He has brought to us the most pressing issues of the day affecting healthcare and workers' rights, the environment, and of course, on the question of immigration, he is one of our experts. He's also an entrepreneur. He's also a philanthropist. He's the executive director of the Bread and Life Community Development Corporation, which is a community-based nonprofit, and he's been doing that for the last 12 years. It's a nonprofit that's focused on developing self-esteem through educational workshops that would address questions like domestic violence, drug abuse, and family counseling. And he's also well known for a show that you just saw a second ago called Frente a Frente, where he interviews important figures in the Latino community, many of them much more important than I. His career is a mere 35 years. He is a staple. He was a favorite of my family, a favorite of my mom's. He has the moral authority and the voice to help dictate policy in our community, and his voice on behalf of immigrants has ensured that they have a significant role in our society and that their issues and concerns are brought to the forefront. So it's a great honor for us to declare this day, December 8th, the Guillermo Ahumada Day. He is currently the managing editor and news producer for Estrella TV, Channel 62. With that, let me bring up, where's the Rezo? I'm going to bring him up. Yeah. Freddie thought I was going to forget to bring him up. With that, let me bring up the esteemed, the honorable, the well-known, the editor and news producer, Guillermo Ahumada. Señor, por favor.
Thank you.
In fact, if I can just interrupt you for 1 second, I'd like to recognize Mr. Huizar.
Thank you very much. Y Guillermo, ya era tiempo, porque sabemos la importancia que usted ha hecho por la ciudad y por el periodismo y la prensa. Muchísimas gracias por su trabajo. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great journalist who has, when you go and get interviewed by him, you know, when we get interviewed by journalists, you start thinking about the formality and how you're going to answer it. Am I using the right words? Is this going to sound right? But once you start getting interviewed by him, you realize you're just having a conversation with a neighbor, with a friend, and that's what people want to hear. When people hear the news, they want to hear a basic conversation that makes sense to them without all the lights and formalities. He goes in a studio and just does the job, and I think you've done a tremendous service to the Spanish-speaking community in Los Angeles and the region because of your approach to issues. And when you interview, you know, you're not only interviewing us, asking us questions, but we could see you care about the issues that you're asking about. You really care about the issues, you care about the Latino community, and you've done a marvelous job in your career. So this day is long overdue. For those who are bilingually challenged, that's how I started off, by saying that this day is long overdue. Felicidades, lo agradecemos mucho su trabajo. And we always end our interviews, when I've been on there, Guillermo's always asking about young people and what can we do more. This is off the camera, and talking about what else we can do to help our young people succeed in this city, stay away from drugs, from gangs. And so thank you for your service. This is long overdue. Felicidades.
Voy a hablar en español y le voy a dar las gracias. Esto es detrás de un gran equipo. Yo no soy solo. Están todos mis compañeros, mis amigos, mi familia, mis hijos, mis nietos. Y servir la comunidad para mí es exactamente mi familia. Y quiero hablar en español porque nosotros hemos sido muy discriminados también y nuestra comunidad necesita ser apoyada. Nos tenemos que levantar. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias a todos y vamos a seguir luchando.
Well, thank you very much, everybody, for this big recognition on behalf of LBI Media. My name is Pedro Ferriz. I'm the Vice President of News of the company and anchor of the Late Show. And it's a great honor to have this man working with us because he's one of the pillars of communications. Not only in the U.S., he's very well recognized in Latin America, Mexico, El Salvador, Chile, Argentina. Everybody knows in media who Guillermo Ahumada is, and this is a very, very, very well-earned recognition, and I thank you very much.
As Mr. Wizard said, Mr. President, long overdue this day, Guillermo Ahumada's day in this great city of Nuestra Señora de los Ángeles y Porciúncula. Guillermo, the community hopes that you will keep your great job, especially defending the rights of immigrants in this capital of immigrants in America. Thank you very much.
Now we're becoming a rally. Go ahead.
I know. Thank you so much, Councilmember Cerillo, for recognizing the work and legacy of Guillermo. On behalf of Hermandad Mexicana and the Full Rights for Immigrants Coalition, I want to thank you for recognizing this man. There's not too many outlets where the immigrant community have an open door, but wherever Guillermo is, there's always a door open for our issues. So thank you so much, Guillermo. My name is Raúl Murillo from Hermandad Mexicana.
Yeah? Okay. Complete. Okay, Sherry. Let's do this.
On the front here.
Let's give him one more round of applause if you're leaving the floor, Mr. Cedillo.